taas. Jokohan täällä ollaan pian valmiita lähetykseen.
Miten käy meidän velhon Eikunoidan Tylypahkan linnan sokkeloissa? Löytyykö aarteita, salakäytäviä vai kohdataanko ylivoimaisia bossivastustajia yllättäen? Loppuuko taikasauvan paristoista virta kesken kiihkeimmän kähinän? Entäpä linnan virtapistokkeet? Onko niitä edes tuossa ikälopussa puljussa? Muistuuko taijat mieleen vai pyöriikö ajatukset vain perjantai-illan ryyppyilloissa ja naisissa? Meneekö pelaajan alkkarit kuinka usein vaihtoon? Vai unohdetaanko pöksyt ja pelätäänkin sammakoksi muuttumista? Voi ei, minua taas niin jänskättää. Tätä kaikkea nyt tarjolla Hogwarts Legacyssä.
No niin, tervetuloa taas YouTube-striimiin, Tylypahkan seikkailuja. Sebastianin kanssa aloitettiin uusi questi täältä. Olemme matkalla heidän tupaansa. Eli tämä Into Shadow of the Study, ja sitä voi sitten saada tommosen taajan kuin Crucio. Ja tää tehtävä näytti pukittavan. Pääsee sinne ensimmäisen käytävään. Siinä vissiin, jotta väärää taikaa käytti, niin se menee tehtävä jotenkin sekaisin, täytyy aloittaa alusta. Ja mulla oli vähän vaikeuksia sitten, mun koitin niinku teleportata sitä tehtävästä pois, mutta ei sitten pystynyt käyttämään noita vihreitä leikkejä, flameja. Mut sitten keksin tulla tähän kirjaan ja mennä tähän questiin ja ottaa tämän pois ja uudelleen ja sitten mennä samaan kohtaan ja siitä se sitten jatkuu. Elikkä nyt on päästy tämmöisen tilanteeseen. Täällä on nyt ei näy niitä seinässä oli semmoisia käärmeitä. Se on samalla kuin lukkotilanne, että tuon toisella puolella oli 2 kuviota ja sitten pantiin siihen käärmeen alapuolelle renkaat liikkuu vaakatasossa semmoisen ympyrämuodossa ja se sitten avasi näitä ovia. Mutta nyt on tässä ja se vissiin nyt on Sebastian antaa siihen Crucio taajan ja päästään eteenpäin.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous, I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
No johan meni vaikeaksi.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctuagaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, and I think it's best if I cast it on you.
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and firmly declare, Crucio. Hold on as long as you can.
No niin. Spacea, hiiri, spacea, hyvä. Hiiren toinen nappula. Okei.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Nyt tuohon seinään annetaan se kumme.
Are you all right? That pain. I would have done anything to make it stop. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving. We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Revelio.
Ei tarjonnut muille. Joo.
Revelio.
Musta kuvitella, että tossa olisi ovi, mutta ei sit ilmeisesti olekaan. Minne tää jatkuu? Ai, sulle pitäisi taas selittää jotain. No niin.
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. You shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out.
Revelio.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Niin, eli se tuli tuohon patsaan kohdalle tommonen merkki. Mutta tuleeko nää tulee vaan jätkä rikko tommosen kannun. Se malkoo.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
No vaan katsotaan, onko tämä nyt se kohta, missä piti sytyttää noita juttuja. Ei oo, mä en tiedä mihin me tultiin.
Revelio.
Kyllä ampua taas. Niin, kun se on 30, niin sitten mun pitäisi saada ne jotkut täältä 30-set hanskat. Niin, eli pitäisi saada pään täältä. Se lähtee piipahtaa ehkä siellä. Mikä tuvassa katso nuo salaiset, mitä mä oon saanut sieltä. Ja sitten pimppikauppaan myymään nuo ylimääräiset ja sitten uusi journey. Täällä oli kulma semmosia juttuja patoa, että ne jotenkin tekee itse näitä juttuja, mutta...
When you have a moment, please come and talk to me.
Se voi olla sitten myöhemmissä tehtävissä, niistä hyvä hyötyä. Eikö se Viisli se vaan tököttää täällä edelleen? Aika jänkä juttu. Teiten 81. Ja nyt tuosta pannaan hattu päähän. Onko tää se hauska hattu? Se sopii tälle kivasti. Kasi. Se 3. Mä en tiedä kun ne joka kerran lähtee nuo nyt pois, niin pitäisi aina käydä sitten noiden puolapuiden kohdalla päivittelemässä noita, että se on vähän rasittavaa. Se lähdetään nyt lätsästä, eli tässä antaa laittaa pulmusen komoa. Ja population. Oliko mä hatun kohdalla? Kai mä olin hatun kohdalla. Siihen saatiin kaikki. Mitä? Miksi tänne tuli tuplat näitä? Nyt tää meni sekaisin tää paska. Onko siinä 3, onko siinä 4? Offense. Ai, tuohon pois siitä. Katsotaan mitä se nyt teki sitten. Näitä oli vissiin tuplat sitten. Nää hemmetti se näytti ottaa vääriä juttuja. Ja näitä oli 2. 81. No se kuitenkin teki nyt sitten. Oi, kun näistä ei älyvä. Enhanced loom. Use the loom to upgrade your gear. Si 3. Siihen saa laittaa kans 3 kamaat. Juu, puhu vähän hiljaa, nyt on jo yöaika. Eli sitten tässä on tuo sammakon syyliä nyt sieltä.
Pete would like to speak.
Perässä. Tää vittu, nää ei oo valmiita juttelemaan mun kanssa. Miten sä oot päässyt sinne? Niin sä oot mennyt nuo portaat tietenkin tuossa. Apiina mitä oot tehnyt. Rotsi. 2 kamat saa tälle vaan. En mä jaksa näitä. Mä en vissiin tarvitse näitä kuitenkaan oikeasti. Ei muuta kuin tuota lähdetään kamasen pimppikaupassa myymässä. No VG.
Yep, welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Tuommoisen padahan mä varmaan tarvitsin kyllä. Täällä on näitä rupia. Mitä nää on? Liitsuis, en tiedä. Mä haluttais nähdä, kun mä myyn nämä näin. Jos mä myyn tänne kauppaan, saanko mä silloin sen jonkun karvan, mitä mä oon laittanut, saanko mä sen takaisin. Sitten jos mä myyn tuolla, kun mä tuolla matkalla semmosia kioskimyymälöitä tai tämmösiä kojuja, niin ne saattaa olla, että ne ei anna sen karvoja takaisin. Nää pitäis mulla tutkia. Yes.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Natilla on joku tehtävä täällä. Divination Classroom. Joo. Niin, tuli tänään katsottua, sen takia aloin nyt striimaamaan vähän myöhempään. Tuli semmonen kuin Blue Beetle kutoselta telekkarista. Siinä on aika paljon, kun kuulokkeilla sen katsoo sitten 10 jälkeen, niin siinä on aika paljon semmosia meksikolaisia, ja sitten ne naiset kirku siinä, niin korvi ihan se kävi.
Thank you for
Studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Harlow, not hide from him. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
No mitä, eikö mä aletaan seikkailemaan minnekään? Katsotaanpa, mitä tälle tehtävälle tapahtuu. Ei sitä näy enää tässä. Selistä lähti vissiin pois. Sebastian sent me over saying you found something interesting the book from niin, mikä me löydettiin. And he wants to discuss in the underground, speak with Sebastian. Joo, lähdetään treffaa sitten Sebastian. Eli undercroftiin mennään. Eikö sinne pääse porttaamaankin lähelle? Jos mä valitsen tuon kuplan. Noin. Sitten siinä lähellä on joku tommonen liekki. Edestä. Mitä se voi? Eikö saa sitä liekkiä ottaa? Sikaniska. Ehkä se otti sen kuitenkin. Tänne. Me vielä tarvittais sen. Mitä? Tuli kuitenkin näkyvyys, vaikka mä poliisin. Ei muut nää. Voi, mikä peli oot.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
No niin,
What
läpistä.
did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
Tähän tuo nyt tekee, jos mä ton valitsen. En tiedä, otetaan tuo.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Pojat kyllä aina riidassa.
I am not letting this
läpistä
go.
sun kanssa nyt sitten. Joo, pitää.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
No jännä, tehdään se vaan läpistää menemään. Sitten mennään puhumaan Pöppylle. After discussing Dragon from the clutches of the Peter Big, Bob is ready to discuss our next moves. He wants to meet the three broomsticks. Elikkä mennään mennään viistokujalle. No, se pompulat menee ihan perille asti.
We've got dark wizards these days.
Glad you came.
Revelio.
I left Glad Rags last week with 4 new hats when I only went in for 3.
Over here. At least we're out of the classroom. This is a change of pace from our last outing. Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring, the collars they were wearing. I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg. That's a good idea. We need to see this through. I'll start looking into it right away. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Nää ei ole kovin kummosia tehtäviä kyllä nyt. Mä olisin luullut, että olisi alkanut semmonen seikkailu. Mä lähdetään viemään sitä munaa nyt jollekin. Aika nopeeta. Henry's map portrays scattered ruins on the peninsula. A hippogriff surrounded by flames is also etched onto it. Use Henrietta map to find the treasure. Siis onks mulla tommonen kartta täällä jossakin sitten? Henrietta's map. Mikä on love letter? Okei. Okay. Ei täällä mulla mitään semmoista mappia kyllä tai ollut. Oho. No niin, tämä saan aika alussa. Ja tätä mä jäin ihmettelemään tässä on näitä rinkuloita tällä kehällä. Käsketään käyttää varmaan tuommoista taikaa, että se sammutetaan noista, pääsee ehkä sisään. Tuota pääsee sisään, tuon karttakohta, mistä tuo pitäisi löytää. No kai ne pompulat mut vie mua tonne sitten. Ei mitään pompulota, täällä ei missään. Haitaa pitää ihan nää ite ratkaista, mistä tuo löytyy. Ai. Tommonen kohta. Kuvitellaan nyt, että toi jos nyt vettä ja tuo maata. Tommonen niinku pataa osoittaa tommoseen niemeen, se on toinen niemi. Ei hemmet tuolla voi olla, että ei löydy. Se voisi olla ehkä tätä aluetta. Ei sinne, kun mikähän se oli? Inventor. Ei, kun Inventor. Se ei tämän parempaa tietoa anna mukaan sitten tänne. Tää on ihan mahdoton. Tommonen linna, jossa on vaan kulma jäänyt jäljellä. Siinä on sitten täytyy olla tommonen luolan kuva ehkä. Olisiko se semmonen pieni vihje? Se olisi niinku tämä.
Would you mind helping a wizard in distress?
Se aloittaa kuitenkin niinku sivutehtävänä sitten. Sivutehtävän.
Revelio.
I should investigate.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends.
Lumos.
Drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Revelio.
Confringo!
Uusi Enrich Mattu Vaatu Treasure. Siinä on kuitenkin... Se on kuitenkin joku valkoinen merkki. Tota mä en älynyt ollenkaan. Tuolla suola ei se tuolla voi. Ihan niin kuin se olisi jossakin tässä.
if it isn't the liberator of Horntail Hall. Stop right there!
Kuka täällä selittää? Ja piska.
Expelliarmus! Eyes, it better not be a trick. What the? You'll have to fight eventually. No!
You die for that. You'll regret crossing my path. So, conflict begins. Now, this has become personal.
And it's getting worse. If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Se tuo hehku. Mikä täällä hehkuu? Elikkä olen tuossa. Tää on joku luola. Miksi se näyttää tonne veteensä? No, nouse nyt maahan.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Revelio. Revelio.
Kukahan tänne on nyt tuon liekin laittamassa. Ei löytynyt lohikäärmettä tuolta. Ja käsipohjaa sen. Mistähän mä nyt sitten löydän? Se inventory ehkä. Eli tuossa niinku vettä. Siinä on niinku 3 kohtaa, mistä pääsee. Tää on tommosia niemekkäitä, jos mä silleen sitä katon. Ja tuolla on tommosta viivaa. Ilmansuunnat pohjoinen ja etelä tälleen merkitty. Ja tuolta loppuu niinku niin se olisi niin jossakin oikeassa reunassa. Eli 3 tuommoista kohtaa, jos mä sillä sen älyäisin katsoa nyt sitten. Kohtaa. Hetkinen, miten päin? 1, ei. 2, ei. Voi olla se Poppi pani viesti, että pitää mennä tapaamaan, että hänellä on jotain lisätietoa. Mä jään nyt turhaan vaan kuluta aikaa täällä, kun mä en löydä sitä. Siinä on 1, 2. Ei se tommonen kohta voi olla. Joo, ei ratkea tämä systeemi. Ei muuta kuin mennään antaako tuo nyt vihjeitä sitten? Hippogriff surrounded by the flames is also it has on it. Se on varmaan nyt joku vihje. Hippogriff surrounded by James is also etched on it. Se on myös kaiverrettu liekkien ympäröimä hippogriffi. Se on kaiverrettu liekkien ympäröimä hippogriffi.
Spare a moment. Dig has an idea to share with you.
Mitä? Eikö niin, se on nyt tämä tehtävä tämän älyn. Otetaanpa se sitten pois. No niin, Sebastian mennään tapaan. I received an order to Sebastian telling me he has a lead on the relic that could help on. Sieltä kun uusi taika tulossa, Imperio. Oi, pompulat vetää tänne World Mappiin. Sebastian aika nopeassa liikkeessä, se kyllä se poka menee aina tänne hirveän kauas.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Mitä, se meinaat tulla mukaan?
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb, insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
No, tonne pitää päästä. Mulla ei vissiin semmoista taikaa oo täällä. On mulla.
This room is taller than it looks.
Accio! Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Miksi nuo piti repiä auki? Siellä on rahulia.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Ei mitään. Mistäpä me tultiin tuolta vissiin?
Levioso!
Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio!
Kattoo tännepäin ja vetää ne mun kestä. No joo, siinä pitää varmaan mennä, mutta käydään kattoon ensin tämä täältä. On taas vähän semmonen paikka, että kyllähän mä tänne eksyn.
Revelio.
Jaha, tää oli vaan tänne.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Confringo! Accio! Lumos.
Lumos!
Tuolta päin vissiin tultiin. Tännekin voisi mennä, mutta tuossa on selkeästi jotkut ovet. Kai ne pitää jysäyttää nuo ovet tuota paskaksi.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio.
Ohi.
Confringo!
Mihin Sebastian mukaan on?
Incendio! Bombada!
On tuo pompaadet, onko ihan
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Revelio. Revelio.
Jaha. Minnepä se sitten sosmeen? Tännepä vissiinkin.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Tonne täytyy vissiin päästä. Täällä on jotkut lukkomekanismi sitten.
Revelio.
There's something here by the altar.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Semmoista on uusi taika tulossa, vai mitähän tuo Imperious Curse?
What did you find?
Onko täällä semmoinen taika kuin Imperious Curse? On jonkun imperio. Jaha, siellä kun pitää läpistä taas. Älä ei vielä, ootapas vähän.
Wingardium Leviosa.
looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone. Lumos.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb.
This archway can barricade if we can find a way through.
Accio!
Wingardium Leviosa.
The student mentioned bones as the key. Therefore, bone piles must be what we need.
Pitää läpistää sun.
Revelio.
Jaa, ne pitää vissiin. Miksi tää on jäänyt? Jäänyt luvita.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Grafiikka. Upea. Miksi ette tee mitään? Minunhan nyt sitten pitää laittaa.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
That's a lot of bone rattle.
Se ei käännä tonne niin ylös, että se menee yli sitten. No, perras. Siinä.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
tätä toista taikaa, niin mullahan on se tuolla.
Here, Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice. Revelio.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Space, hiiri, F, hiiri. Hiiri, ahva. Space. Aina kuin 4.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Nytkö taistellaan jo? Ja se uusi taika 3.
Imperio! Arresto Momentum. Glacius. Crucio!
Saatana, mikä taika.
Arresto Momentum. Glacius. Revelio.
Kaatu siihen. Tuonneesta mennään. Käydään mutka täälläkin. Ja pitää seinä räjäyttää siitä.
Confringo.
puhunut ympäri. Olisiko se tappaa kuin?
Leviosa!
Descendo!
Confringo!
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Confringo!
Miksi se ei polta sitä?
Incendio! Confringo!
Sebastian se ei älyvät tuon rahan päälle mitään.
Revelio. Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Joo, nyt en tiedä kyllä minne pitäisi mennä, kun nää oli ihan umpikujia. Tuolla kiiltää näitä juttuja. Tuo tuskin lähtee tuolla työntötajalla.
Accio! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Nyt tuohon ruvetaan taas kasaamaan ruuita. Tuo oli niinku parempi tää kaksi.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Osaa ite onneksi mennä.
Accio.
That works. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Appears some of these stone tablets have two rune symbols. That has to mean something.
Eli tommonen kolmio, vankkelmoottori ja sitten pympyrä. Ei, kun täällä on hirveästi näitä koodeja. Täällä palaa vankkeli. Hetkinen muuten. Nää 2 palaa. Nää ei pala. Tuo ei pala. Mitä ihmettä? Ne menee takaisin sitten. Mihin nyt sinä palaa tuo liekki?
Revelio.
Ei, no mä älyä mitä tätä pitäisi tehdä.
Revelio.
Niin, tuolla on lisää luita. Ei perse.
Revelio.
Sebastian, että viittis auttaa vähän. Mitä tässä pitäisi tehdä?
Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo.
Miksi toi ei auki? Vankkel ja pympyrä. Okei, tuo niin vankkel ja pympyrä on tuo. Ja ympyrä. Onko se nyt auki? Ei, kun on ollut auki jo pitkään. Tuo aukee. Luota. Ja tommonen hetkinen aloita ja keksi. Eli tuo. Ja keksi. Noniin, hyvä.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Niin, pihalla, että miten tätä pääsee eteenpäin. Vitsi, kun mä en saa näitä vielä tänne. Saa lisää paikkoja.
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
For a moment there, I thought that would never end.
Vähän leikkiä, kun Sebastianilla on homma hanskassa.
Confringo! Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Niin. Mikähän tuo tuossa on joku niin ne menee jokin... Mitä ne peikot meni siellä pankkiholvissa, se on jännällä systeemillä. Ehkä tuo joku kirjoitussysteemi.
Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
Se tuon otti siihen. Ei kun... Jaha, sulle pitää läpistä nyt.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
Siinä luki, että pitäisi jättää tänne. Ei, kun me otetaan mukaan.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Accio!
Sebastian se onneksi ei tajunnut, että rahojen päälle mitään. Oi, siellä on joku. Se on se ominis tietenkin, että taas itkee. No
ominous?
Niin.
Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
itsellä pistä.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperio?
Nyt en tiedä mitä pitäisi tehdä. No, pannaan tuolla.
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it, Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperio!
Okay.
Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on!
What did you do?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we need to go.
Täällä on Sebastian. Ei kun tähän tai Ominous.
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperio on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
Enten tän. Teelikamenten hissun kissun vaapula
We've always looked out for each other, Ominous and I. I hope he knows that hasn't changed.
Yeah. No nämä Sebastian tehtävät on hauskoja.
How long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb, just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
Return to Feldcroft. Se voi olla, että se on pitää mennä ihan tähän. Ei, pitääkö me hölkkästä tuo matka? Ja luuta ei saa käyttää. Jotain hauskaa. Tää juoksee ihanasti.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
This is where you will be.
Not quite.
How nice of you to stop by. I won't rest until I'm wide.
You'll not win here.
Fringo, be careful!
They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat.
Stop provoking!
I'm handling it.
Handling it!
Neilun ryöstössä.
Imperial!
Tekisikö itsari?
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
Ai toi on se Anne nyt sitten.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Aivan vituusti. Tuo liekkivis. Eikö se on vihreä?
Revelio. Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Sobe. Jaa, osaako se näyttää, mikä onko se parempi? Ei. Ykkönen huonompi. Talkkariosasto 84, ei tietä. Aika paljon saa mennä myymään taas. Ei täällä ketään paikalla. Otetaan tuo paikko kerta paikalla.
Confringo! Bombarda!
Speak with Sebastianin Undergrowth. Sebastian taas lähtee jututtamaan.
Here you found a bit of... Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
Päällä myydä tonne.
I hope to see you again. Farewell.
When you have a moment, please come and talk to Deke.
Kasi 92. Siihen saa kyllä vain ykkösen päälle. Tää se on tyhmää ravaamista sitten, kun se pitää ensin käydä aukaisettua ja sitten tietää mikä se on. Takaisin tänne pimppikauppaan, että ei mistään, kun taas jos kauppa tuollakin tai joku semmonen kone sitten.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
Menikö mä jotain myymään nyt jonkun, ei olisi pitänyt.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
What do you mean you won't be coming home for the holiday? Darling Aunt Philomena has come all the way from Guernsey! Well, the joke is on you, because now you won't be getting any of her goose and gooseberry
Revelio.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organising her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewellery, cards, old photographs. She got to her favourite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Niin, sitten myös joku lohikärme etittävä tai joku tommonen. Natty sent me another oath saying that she can sneak away without her mother's knowing. I'm to meet her outside Hogsmeade. Speak with Natty outside Hogsmeade. Elikkä viistokujaan marrassa. Täällä on pompula. Hei, sehän menee wordmappiin. On mitään teleporttia lähelläkään tää. Elikkä tuotos mä menen ensin tänne. Tohon. Enkä saa ottaa luuta.
Cheeky tourist.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
niin upea tämä kultainen tämmönen systeemi.
My mother.
Miltä muuten menee? Täällä on rohmatkaa, mikä tää on räkällä.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Siinä kun ensimmäinen on tuo hakapussi on. Äkäpussi. No se tuli nyt tämän luokse.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Onko vaan janoa niin? Taas läpistä.
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Pelivelkoja.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Eli nämä kaikki, kun pystyy kysymään nyt täällä.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Danger is my second name.
How two herbology shops can prosper in one village. People must be brewing an inordinate amount of potions.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Ah.
Mr. Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note that might help me to identify it should I come across it?
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
All I know is magical bees.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
I'm certainly grateful to be part of a pure.
If something...
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
I don't know that.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Ja Pohjanmaan kautta se
Revelio.
tyttö vetelee menee. Mitä? Miksi hän on vaihtaa päivää?
Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Perhaps you should try spells that are a little more...
Ei anna käyttää. Eikö? Mitä follow the trail? Tässä se on. Measures around the Hog's Head in for Natty, but didn't find her. I only found Sings on Strickland and Natty's wand. Keep picking at the wand, there is a trail that goes around the inn. It's my own lead, so I need to follow it.
The list of food requests for my household seems to have an ever-extending charm placed upon it.
Revelio.
kyllä tiedä, minne pitäisi mennä.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Revelio.
Mitä? Tyttö pantu kellariin.
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Täällä on tää puskupuhin
Revelio.
tupa täällä.
Accio.
A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
I've had enough of Belcroft.
Share and share alike, say I.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for him. He can...
Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, that one's coming for her. We already just came up. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
I hope Rookwood knows what he did.
Revelio.
The Hamlets don't stand a chance against us.
I take what I want.
Revelio.
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Wasting time with this.
Oh, what's that?
No, no, no.
Go out of your
Dinner, I'm hearing.
To regret that.
You manipulated me. You'll answer for this.
Revelio.
I'll tell you that. You'll turn on us first chance we get.
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio.
Oi!
Revelio.
Tuolla on paljon arkkuja.
Revelio.
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Look what you've done!
Natty must be here somewhere.
Incendio! Had enough yet? Explosion! Incendio! I will not be your puppet!
I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Ray. He will tell you what you need to do. I need your help.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Vain Otto, Dipples love letter. Okei.
My wand is somewhere in this room. I can tell.
Kotippana.
Revelio.
Ei nyt tuo minukkaan.
Mr. Abe's wand could be in there. Alohomora. If Natty couldn't summon Mr. Abe's wand from her cell... Mr. Abe's wand! He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay. I understand.
The girl's friend was...
Mr. Tell us.
Noinen paperita varmaan rakkauskirjoista. Joo, Ruusia. My darling Otto.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Kuinka se tapahtuu? Ei tätä voi tuhota. Höpö.
Revelio.
Häkissä vissi oo ketään. Ei. Se ei kelpaa sulle, joo.
Revelio. Lumos.
Tuu eteen. Sattuu.
Confringo! Accio! Depulsion!
Go lightly. Be as a
Lumos.
shadow.
Lumos. Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, they've also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Hyvä, kun on noissa vankiloissa ja
That
sitten se
relic
kuitenkin...
is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcrot as soon as you can.
Vankilassa olisikin pääsisin galleritten toiselle puolelle, se pystyy kaikkuuntumaan heti sitten siitä, niin kuin tuokin noin, että mukaan vankilassa on. Ohoi. Joo, siitä tuli kyllä rojua taas myyntiin. Se 8, 52. Ei mitään, huiviosasto. 92. 76. Joo, mä lopettelen. Kiva lopettaa tämmöisen selvään kohtaan. Mä käyn tätä Sebastianin käyn läpi se. Tuliko se tämä nyt parempi sieltä? 76. Oho, 92.
Well, you found a bit of... We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Ketä on hanskat?
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Minne se käskee nyt menemään? Ei se aina menee tänne hirveän kauas. Ihme veijari kyllä.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included. Ha! Descender!
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse and fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous, until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Miten ne quest-konto? Sehän jää pahasti kesken. Anne kiikuttaa sinne jonnekin. Jees, tässä kohtaa on varmaan niin hyvä panna peli talteen ja jatkaapa sitten vaikka huomenna. Tai nyt on jo huominen, eli jatkaa myöhemmin. Vaan 2 päällekkäin. Aina pelottaa, kun se on automaattitallennus. Jos se lähtee täyttää tätä aina päältä päin, niin on pahan sitten jompikumpi siinä niinku. Jompikumpi jäänyt tohon noin. Jees. Ei muuta kuin jatketaan myöhemmin. Tämä on hyvä, kun tämmönen kokonainen paketti, niin sitten on kiva alkaa alusta. Kyllä tää striimi mulle vähän alkoi sillä tavalla, että mä olin mennyt jo tonne luihuisten kellariin ja piti ottaa toisen kerran. Mulla meni varmaan tunti meni siinä, kun mä pääkin minkä takia se piti yksi seinässä oleva juttu korjata, kun sinne meni, niin ei se toiminut, mutta kun toisen kerran kun meni, niin se selkeästi näkyi valkoiset viivat ja näki, että se kohta pitää korjata. Kun se Sebastian se omi, niin koko ajan höpötti, että pitäisiköhän kenties käyttää sitä korjaustaikaa. Siellä ei ollut mitään mitä korjata, se taika ei tepsynyt. Niin. Siis sitä peli pukaa. Tää vaan varattu siihenkin, että joku semmoinen tehtävä, niin se pitää mennä uudelleen, jotta väärää taikaa ei saa käyttää. Se jotenkin niin kuin häiriintyy siitä. Ja sitten kun poukkoilee sillä, että näkee jonkun irstu ja se sanoo, että menepä takaisin siihen tehtäväalueelle, niin se saattaa siitäkin mennä vähän sekaisin. Tämmöisiä vaarajuttuja on edessä. Ei muuta kuin seuraavan kertaan. Moi!
Lähetys on tältä erää päättynyt. Toivottavasti viihdyit ja elit mukana. Jos subasit tai donasit juontajan kanavaa, on se oma häpeäsi, koska hänen rahansa menevät kuitenkin joko tietokoneeseen tai autoon eli turhuuteen. En tiedä ensi kerrasta, mutta nähdään silloin. Hei hei, olet rakas, pus pus pusi pus.